So I'm so sorry about the beginning of this match. Like I was saying, unlucky. I had an unlucky day today. With work a little bit too. And shit. So it's just me, honestly. My OBS was bugged. But it looks like we're gonna be picking back up here with looks like Jabba gonna be on an Echo 4v3 here for Oni. Maybe their first round here potentially. Might be a great time to tune back in. Jabba getting that pick there, making it even 3v3 there for his team. Noah getting taken out. That's their solid snake. That's a lot of info that's getting cut off. Dokkaebi still has these calls. If she can honestly call Echo instead, that'd be huge. I don't think he'd be able to use his drones at all. But he gets another kill right after I switch off of him. That always tends to happen. He trades slime. Pronter getting the kill on the Azami though. Smoke traded back out onto Pronter. 1v2 here for Ace. He is top red now. Trying to plant here. Looks like he might actually be going for default plant. No, he's just running out of time actually. I'm not sure why he didn't go for plant there, honestly. I don't know. But honestly, a great round there for sorry. I had so many stream troubles. I just had a brain fart. For Team Factor. A third round there, they denied Oni from getting their first round. It kind of just a important point in the map so far.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Deploying jammer.
All right, looks like we're going to be seeing a Blackbeard and come back out here, another shield. They're going to be switching back to the Scopos here for the basement. They're going to be bringing in Silvus again for the upstairs information. They're probably going to go for a vert heavy kind of roam, what I'm assuming. I'm seeing 3 players, maybe 4 here already outside of site. So maybe Oni will kind of just wise up this round and go for the direct, maybe through like dirt or something. They don't really have anybody near the kitchen area to play that much information if they get rid of this Solus. Or, I mean, the meat's 3rd floor. They do have a Scopos, but there's still only two versus 5 or 4 people on site. Looks like they're going to be deciding to go and open that kitchen hatch already. Ace going to be droning it heavy. Scopos getting no action in garage, but little does she know there's somebody waiting outside of her barricade. Waiting for something to happen, for somebody to run out on main breach. She's doing the same. Just flipping cams, and he gets ran out on his back by Spoken. A huge first kill there for the round. Twitch just not able to turn around and react in time whatsoever. I'm not sure if she didn't hear him, but she for sure wasn't aware. Team Factor honestly just kind of dominating this series so far. Valdiv getting, I think I said that right, taking out Ace there. That's another hard to reach. No more hatches are going to be able to be open. And Blackbeard gets taken out right after there by Dunder Sahur. Or Dun Sahur. These are some funny names here from Team Factor, I've got to admit. Not sure if these are their player names. And he doesn't even notice the guy just prone on the floor. Pronter just kind of walked into him aimlessly, and Smoke or Mute gets the free kill. I mean, last alive is Noah. He is in this site, but they know that now, hitting the Malusi here. He gets the free kill on the Scopus, walking around in the hallway, but he still has to go deal with the Malusi and the Goyo. There's also players above making vert. She's not aware of the Goyo, and he just gets that last kill, taking another, you know, multiple bodies on the board around here for Team Factor. Oni just kind of unable to respond so far. Only 2 more rounds in the half. Maybe Oni's a little bit better here on defense. I know that it's Team Factor's map pick, I think. Something like that. Maybe it's not. I think they said
Attackers
Factor
need to
was
locate and
picking
defuse
first,
as many
but
bombs
maybe
as they
I'm
can.
wrong. Maybe they were talking about bands. They're a little bit impatient sometimes, but you know, that's how it goes. It's alright, it's fun.
Area hostile free.
Looks like they're gonna be running this Warden top rafters. They're aware that he's here. They have the mirror for the trick on the main wall, or on this CC wall. Sorry, they went bedroom again. Too busy talking to players instead of talking about the round. That's my bad as a caster, but kind of fun, you know, interacting with them in a way. Get to know them a little bit better. Gonna be taking this fight here in Con. Like Mira's backed off. Mute's gonna be going for that highway windows though, right as his teammate propels up onto the roof. Not able to see from that same angle. Mute can get an angle on him. Or the same with the far Warden, is just as much, if not more. Of course. Still have to pop the Mira. That's still gonna be a problem if they go to the breach. Instead, they're gonna be opting to open this confusing wall. I'm not sure. I don't think that is a walkable breach. Thermite has to worry about trying to vault in. He has vaulted in. He gets the kill on the bathroom player from the jacuzzi wall. Sorry for the stutter. And they enter the site. They do have diffuser. Ace should honestly just go for the plant here on this single wall. Pronter takes out another one on the Solus. Here, there's only Logi and someone else left. I'm not sure where the other person is. He was the Rafters player. Probably going to be rotating through Con. So he's going to have to come through Logi or that main door. He's going to be going for a C4 through the main door. Gets nothing from it. 3v1 here for Warden. What is Warden going to be able to do? He's swinging. But he gets taken out by Noah. He was pre-firing all of his angles, but he kind of just... I don't know. There's just not much you can do in that situation. 3 people looking at your door, and it's not a great one either to be, you know, the wall is flush with that door. That makes a big, like, big difference. Sorry, I gotta... block somebody in chat spam.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
Don't
by
like anything
attackers.
like that, you know, but looks like we're gonna be running a Valve, a Mira, a Tuberel, and a Smoke, and an Ella this time. Running that Mira again since she's not banned. She's honestly pretty powerful. First round there for Oni. It was a huge round. See if they're able to reclaim this half a little bit, you know, 4-2, only make it a 2-round difference, or if Factor comes away with the 5-1 lead, only putting them 2 rounds away from a match point here on the half.
New feed active.
This round is honestly, in my opinion, a little bit less important than, I think a little bit less important than the next round, but we'll see. It just depends on how this round plays out, how important next round is too. Honestly. No way. Looks like they're going to be going for this reinforcement into garage, forcing the player to just be stuck there. It's going to be that Mira. Nobody directly pushing her garage door just yet. They're prepping this window. The attackers are aware though. He repels onto the roof. Looks like Deimos might be going for a hard breach over here on this main wall. They open that mirror window, stopping him from being able to stand on the wall easily without getting C4'd or shot in the legs when he goes for the breach. We'll be opening this highway window here. The mirror's fully protected though. Looks like Sins might be trying to kind of, what is it? Roll his gadgets off of and stop this mirror from being able to see anything. Snake knows she's walking down the stairs though. There's not much she can do in this position, but Snake misses his pre-fire and loses that crucial gunfight to give them Rafters control to be able to hold that angle up to top red and kind of stop the Rap flanks. Mira maintains this control and has this, gives her team this 5v4 lead, but instantly Spoken takes out that Stens. That stops a lot of util that they still haven't dropped, taken out early into the round. Jabba taking out the Thermite as well, kind of just team factor, winning their 1v1s, taking these gunfights by, you know, by the arm, and a flawless round there. I'm not sure if that was a team ace as well or not. No, Jabba got 2 kills. I know that was his second, but a huge round there for them to push themselves into the second half here with this 2-minute timeout, kind of discuss how they want to attack, and now they don't have to worry about what they did wrong in their lost rounds, because that was only 1 round. And on the other hand, Oni Esports has to kind of consider what they want to change, what they want to, and their play style, like, you know what I mean? You don't have to directly talk about what we did wrong last round. You just have to talk about things you want to do better this round as a team fundamentally in the game. You know, some attack fundamentals are very different from defense, but Siege at its core is played like kind of the same way on both sides. Oh, I don't know what they're counting down for. Oh, okay, we're counting. Can you drop my Discord in chat? No, I don't know why my Discord's the same as my, yeah, like this. I don't know. I go by the same everything. What is it? 3 bring back the momentum. Oops, sorry, I'm reading chat a little bit during our timeout. They're asking me who they should ban. Okay, they're saying their bans out loud. Or the defense is banned. They pre-fired that. That was a great call out there from from Jab. They're going to be banning, it looks like, the Capiteo and Monty, as well as both of the denials.
Attackers
Been
need to
pretty
locate
common
and
here. We
defuse
saw that
as many
yesterday
bombs
on
as possible.
Clubhouse as well. Looks like Goyo gonna be prepping this dude. They're not gonna be reinforcing it though. I've seen that from them before. Pronto gonna be playing Castle here. It looks like maybe into this AK's case side. So let's playing third floor. Looks like they're gonna be breaching already into this single wall. Sorry, I am parched. Excuse me. Looks like Ella is gonna be aware the Doge could be using one of her last two mines here, Grismo mines, to stop her from being able to jump in the doorway. Looks like she might try to go con side with her, or stock side with her team. There's one on bar. That's where this castle is going, actually. Solo's gonna be tucked up above this hatch with some vert. Looks like they're just looking down from the window, trying to see if they can actually look into stock, I think I said stock, underneath that door. The defenders still have a 5v4 here. Actually, I kind of missed that kill with the Blackbeard, I'm not gonna lie. The huge first kill there with the shield getting taken out. He always seems to be one of the first or the last kills. Never really in between too often. Okay, also going for a late reinforcement here downstairs on this church wall. Triple reinforcing off the triple wall, I mean. Noah getting taken out though by Jabba. Pushing dirt here. Looks like they take the round even with a 4v4. Jabba a little bit low though. And instantly getting taken out by Ace with that pre-fire. A nice headshot there through the smoke. Honestly, kind of a crazy kill. Tweety going for the plant here. Are they gonna, they stall the castle from being able to drop the hatch with the Goyo. Calling him. Gets shot in the back though by Goyo. I'm not sure where Habana is exactly. She let Goyo kind of walk in on her teammate and shoot him in the back. Castle here to retake as well now. Looks like they're going to be pushing up, trying to push up on this Habana together. Goyo maybe taking contact a little bit earlier. She's able to take him out first. Now she has 1v1 like I thought would happen. She flashes him out, but she gets the kill just in the nick of time. Right after the blind hits, she was able to see him for a moment. As she wasn't hit by her first blind, that would have been a lot scarier if she hadn't hit that shot, you know, blind. A lot of great kills there coming out from both teams. Just the Goyo shooting that glass through the smoke before he could even ADS to kind of see him, you know, get that advantage. He was pre-firing him on the doorway for that sprint up. And then right there at the end with the Habana blinding herself, but still getting that kill.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
Match
attackers.
point here for Team Factor on Clubhouse. I believe this is their map pick. The dominant map.
Reload.
Their pick.
Time to redecorate.
They're going to be switching, it looks like, to a very heavy roam clear here with Deimos and Snake. Noah here playing a zombie. I'm sure probably playing towards garage, CC side, maybe that.
Reload.
I think secret stairs actually. Got the Wamai for the Mira, the Warden, and a Thorn. I honestly always love Thorn. You can get so creative and so kind of ratty in a way with your gadgets.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Not sure what Slime was thinking about there, but see what's going on here. Looks like they're gonna be running out that zombie already, but instantly Mira already taken out. I'm not too sure where from. It looked like maybe that bottom red stairs taken out by the snake. Or no, yeah, the snake. No, I think she was highway windows. He almost kills the zombie through the wall as well. A great pre-fire. He's holding this angle here in the cache, kind of cutting off that red player. Zombie putting her head on his window, a very risky play, just kind of missing her last Kiva on the window. Or maybe that's not her last, we'll see. No, that was her second to last.
We have some time.
And Warden kind of horrible timing there, right as he stopped holding the stairs for Damo sprinting up. He gets shot in the face, and another 2 kills there coming out from the team of Factor. 5v1 here, 4v1, and Team Factor takes the last round. And a 4v1, I believe. 7-1 here on their map pick to just steal the first map from Oni already. Not even steal it, just kind of pick it up friskly and walk away. I don't know how else to describe it, honestly. I'm not too sure what our second map is going to be here, but I'm excited to see what happens. Let's claim a couple battle pass tiers, I guess, and open this pack. Yo, type in chat before I open this. What do we think it's going to be? Rehost. And I gotta join the rehost for make sure I don't have bad luck, I guess, or something. Oh, it's just gonna bug my game. Oh, never mind. I forgot it does that. Poop. I got poop. Oh, I have a breaching charger, but I can't even use it. Oh yeah, I can actually. So. See what the map is. Fortress. I love seeing Fortress. Not a map we see too often, you know, especially for people that play only really ranked and don't watch too much pro play or anything, I guess. I don't know. Sorry, I had to check something. Something scared me. Just had a glance on like my OBS. Those kind of jump scares are the worst. But sorry to see what we have here. I'm sorry about the bad start to the cast. To the cast, by the way. Yo, talking game, I think I can hear you. Yes, bro. I caught like after I said I had to restart stream. Everything went fine after that. My OBS just decided to bug and like I don't know, long day at work, bro, and then I got my lease and like it's stressful. My first time signing one of those, so I'm a college student. We need Brady to come back. We need a Brady come back. Oh, okay. Hold on. I read that wrong. Comebacks have to start with a setback. All right. They go on to Oni's map. Now, that's true. They are going to Oni's map. I'm excited to see what happens. Sorry, I tabbed it out for a second. I was moving a little bit of stuff around on my OBS. Kind of just organizing it a little bit more. Let's see. I go to Oni's map now, green. Maybe. We'll see. Don't jinx them in chat. Bad juju. Baiting a little bit of, I guess, trash talk out here from Jabba. Maybe get Pronter started. I don't know. He usually's typing, but we'll see. Got a McCrispy and all right, getting on to the second map here on Fortress. Looks like we're going to be seeing a Solid Snake and a Cade ban here. Going for some of those roam clear. Maybe going to see a Bandit as well. This is a very breach heavy map. Bad night, sleep loose. I hope the bed bugs bite your caboose. It's one I've never seen before. That's Soft Hands, Brother I Live Off, or Monster and Roller Dogs.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Looks like we're going to be seeing a Dokkaebi here. Maybe a Twitch. A Lucy, a Smoke. A Thorn, and a Zombie. A Warden here.
Raise the wire up.
A Striker, a Ying, an Ace, a Dokkaebi. Looks like they're going to be going for kind of a, you know, this open whole, like, rotate that we see a lot here. Oh, sorry, I was typing in the chat for some reason on accident.
Reloading.
Setting the razor shell. Everyone good? Alright, let's get cracking. Everyone makes mistakes. 145 deployed.
Anyways, sorry.
Ready and waiting.
They keep interacting with me in the all chat, so can't be rude enough among her scene. Anyways,
Changing mags.
looks like we're gonna be seeing this smoke playing here above this main entrance breach, kind of denying the drop down for the stairs probably. Warden playing on these main stairs, denying a blitz or a ying, kind of flashing him out and pushing up his stairs. A zombie gonna be playing these dorms side. Looks like they might be going for a dorms over push. They already have Ace wall open. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. I hate this bug. Okay, never mind. I fixed it. It's if you get it in game when you're dead, it's like impossible to fix. But good thing I actually play this game a lot and have for years. Anyways, looks like there's still not too much movement here on the sides of the attackers or defenders. Kind of just holding down to their positions. The zombie's the only one who's been consistently kind of moving around. She does have a larger area to watch. Ying and Smoke going to be using a little bit of util on these stairs as well as a nade here. Doesn't really do too much to Warden. He still has this barbed wire here. He's only burned... He's burned Yings, I think 2 Yings and a nade. And it looked like Smoke was able to get that kill on the striker. That was the shot that I heard, but I missed it visually because I was too locked in. Weren't allowed to get it, or able to get a kill, I mean. And but Twitch trading it back out. Ace with another kill here. 3v2 here for Oni. He knows that Striker's or Ying's here on his wall. Or no, that's Twitch. Sorry, just a weird uniform. I've never seen that one. That must be a newer esports one. Ying's last alive. Is she able to clutch this 1v4 for her team? Looks like she's going to be kind of baiting the drone. She kind of needs to take this fight with the Sazami and Dorm. She's just going to be able to swing him. But Jetta gets the nice just headshot there instantly with the pixel. Recoil headshot a little bit too as well. He prepared for it. Kind of just letting loose a little. Ace dropped 3 kills there for that first round. Able to take that first round from Team Factor. Compared to last map, so far this game, good improvement. But can they keep that consistency? And we're probably going to see Team Factor maybe slow down a little bit on this map.
Defenders,
Who
protect your
knows?
bombs from being
I don't know
defused
how
by
much they
attackers.
play it, or you know, if it's one of their better maps or not. We know that it's an Oni map pick, so you know that they have to be good or better than their other maps, at least to play it on it, or want to play on it. Looks like they're gonna be going for the dorm side here with a triple wall reinforcement setup here, maybe. No, they're gonna put their mirror actually, sorry, on the other triple wall. And then the other one I think was on that vending machine. They need to trick the main wall. I think Gridlock will probably have EMPs. And they have a Capitao for the fire. They actually are going for the footholds here on this main wall, which is kind of common. I almost like to see a crouch reinforcement more, just so they can't get that long angle into sight. But I guess you can sit on the meeting door and kind of run for the further angle. A little bit of chip damage here out on the Thorn from this balcony already. Dokubi going to be getting that damage out onto her. They're going to be having Blackbeard. I'm not sure where he's going to push in, though. Azami holding this Thorn, or this throne. What am I saying? Sorry. Azami holding this horse push-up. This Trojan push-up, whatever you want to call it. Horse. They're aware that Dokubi's here from cameras. Blackbeard pushing up as well. It looks like they're really going to be pushing this bathroom side. Mira might be able to go for an early flank here, but no, Dokubi stops that. Just holding the angle from the corner. You're going to get those cam access. 4v5 here for Oni. They kind of have this full bathroom control. They just have to worry about that flank. Honestly, if they could drop the hatch and kind of get up those main stairs and flank them from that side, it'd be a little bit better. But not too much you can do this late into the round. Almost gets kill on the Blackbeard, but Thorn kind of misses her opportunity with his... Looked like his body was turned. He was looking at the... not the door, and kind of exposing himself, if you will. Capiteo here to clear the conference room with Blackbeard. A little nade gets bounced in to push Thorn off this doorway. Blackbeard walking up. No util on this door to really stop these attackers from doing too much. Gets taken out by the nade trying to answer his phone. I'm not too sure what Pronto is doing there. Kind of just
Changing mag.
brain lagged for a second, I guess. Bandit getting pushed from both sides now as well. Jetta kind of stuck, getting killed by the Blackbeard. Bandit takes out one, but instantly traded by the teammate, and Blackbeard takes out the last. Blackbeard was the one who traded out the Bandit. My bad too as well. I should have said that. Honestly, a great round there from Team Factor. They took the bathroom side slowly and cleared. They stopped that. They cleared out the util, the roamers. They made that Azami fall back. She honestly fell back maybe a little bit early from her horse position. Could have tried to stall or kill that Azami. But there was nobody to slow down the Blackbeard. And he's kind of impossible to just turn around and kill because he can constantly pressure you if you're not, especially even if you're looking at him. And becomes a big problem. Team Factor just... I don't know. They got ready for that kill for the flank. They got that. Then they split up once they had the full control of conference. And once they established their presence, so they couldn't flank at all and like could pinch as well. And it just played out perfectly for them. The Blackbeard just was the kind of the MVP of the round. I think he was able to kind of, I don't know, push them out and get those kills. Do what his job is to do as a Blackbeard player. Looks like they're gonna be going to the kitchen site here, bringing this Azami again, a Solus, a Warden again, a Thorn as well, and a Ella. A 1-1 here. Can Oni or Team Factor come away with the win, or with the lead? I mean, for the win. Sorry, I kind of merged my words. Looks like they're going to be playing that ace again. Dokubi, per usual. See a lot. Ella taking a lot of damage there on her window. I think they might be trying to push this breach they've made here on the sitting room. Dokubi knows where that Grisma mine is. I don't think it stops her full walk-in, but the siege timing gets her, and right as she stops peeking, Ella just crosses through where her crosshair would have been. And siege timing again, just, you know, or not siege timing, I guess just because of that timing, she was unaware that Ella had walked up really and kind of shot in the head. The best trump in the game, by the way. Let's see. Not too much going on these other sides just yet. Seems like Ace saw a zombie but somehow couldn't shoot her through that gap. Probably just because he was so far away. Slime getting traded or getting knocked here, but a zombie gets the trade for the knock. Might be able to get the res off too. But Dokubi honestly should have tried to call that Ella if they got the, you know, if they knew that they had the knock. But the confirmation comes out here from Jabba. They have that sitting room side. The zombie's fallen off, playing the furnace here. They're opening her hatch though. Getting another call. Jetta gets a kill there onto the Thorn, trading back out that kill that she got on the Slime with the Thorn trap. I'm not exactly sure where that trap was at. They have the gridlock on these CS stairs. Thorn is aware of it. She's honestly in a great position here in the bathroom near these stalls or showers.
Let's take a look at their network.
She might catch Dokubi walking up through this hallway here. She does. Gridlock catches her, though, just in return. A zombie getting another kill there out on the tweet. 3v1 here. Gridlock knows Warden's there, but gets taken out by a zombie immediately as she walks up. The zombie just ready for the swing. The zombie taking out, I think, 3 people that round, or no, maybe just 2. I'm not exactly sure what his kills were before the round. But gives Oni the lead there for a 2-1. Couple of players for Team Factor not quite on the board yet, but you know, it's so far it's been a little bit of a back and forth map. Sorry, I shouldn't be flashing like that. Looks like we're gonna be playing. We're seeing a Warden, a Malusi,
Attackers need to locate and defuse
a
bombs.
Thorn, Smoke, and Warden as well. Let's see what site. Looks like they're gonna be upstairs in that first site, back into the bathroom in command. Playing with this kind of open setup again. See if this first round setup site can go the same as it did for them. We'll see if Team Factor does the same kind of clear here. Looks like they might be switching for a blitz, and a Grim kind of makes me think a little bit more of an aggressive roam clear. Use their time a little bit more wisely, as Oni kind of tends to has been tending to fall off a little bit early. Or at least on this side of the map. See Deimos here as well. That Ying, a lot of blind potential here, and Grim, honestly, great operator lineup here from Team Factor, and I think. Smoke kind of just shoots a little bit too soon. I think could have gotten a free kill on there the blitz, but was a little bit impatient. He might still blitz being a little bit too confident on this window. If he sat still for a second, he could have just shot his head. Grim gets a little bit of chip damage there onto the smoke on that main entrance vert. Smoke gets the Twitch drone though. Warden's still on this main stairs. Blitz gonna be running up. Smoke gets no damage there onto the blitz. He's able to provide that smoke for his teammate. Gets taken out, but by all deep on a trade. Jetta takes out Grim. 4v3 here for Oni. Blitz still stuck on these main stairs, and he gets knifed by Warden. What an interesting interaction there from both players, honestly. And Slime with the last kill there for the command office. He picked up Smoke's position. He helped his Warden in the back and prevented him from dying. Kept the 4 bodies on the board, even though Warden was really low. Honestly, a great round there. I'm not too sure what happened on main stairs. Blitz kind of flashed Warden, and he went for the ADS, but he could have just meleeed him. Warden wasn't even really looking in his direct direction. I don't know. He missed that big opportunity for the melee. You know, it's Warden. That's really the only thing that you can do. And in my opinion, that misplay kind of caused a lot of that death there at the end of the round. Looks like they're going to be switching back to a Blackbeard here, especially after that round. Switching to a Mira here, a Valkyrie, for a little bit more information kind of on this push, I guess. Gonna be keeping that smoke, the bandit here again on the site, and that keeping that tuber out as well. The Gridlock, the Flores this time instead of Twitch, I see an Decapitato, the ace still. And a lot of the same operators here on attack. Factor decided not to switch much up in terms of operator composition and going more for a round-to-round difference in their gameplay. But not too much has changed here, considering Oni does have a 3-1 lead. We'll just have to see how both teams continue to adapt throughout this game. Looks like they're going to be going for maybe a bathroom side clear again. Oni only has a tuber out and some Valk cams on this side. If the C4 doesn't get any value, this might be a little bit of a more grim outlook here for Oni at this round. Looks like they're going to be falling back a lot here early. Tuber staying in this bathroom position. I'm not sure if the drone there caught that Valkyrie cam. I'm afraid it might have. Valkyrie here with a pre-placed C4. Ready for the push-up.
Nice placed.
Be reinforcing off this main breach after Flores opened it up. Tuber falling back into conference now. Blackbeard kind of just giving that pressure without really having to do too much. Getting his toes clipped a little bit. I'm honestly surprised that didn't do more. Jutta taken out though by the gridlock. 4v5 here for Oni. Blackbeard walks up on the door and almost gets shot in the back. But sorry, I was trying to think of the word, but I drew a blank, honestly. But I'm going to be using these smokes and eyebrows here to kind of deny this. Mira able to use her last Mira charge to stop the ace from opening this wall. Also give them a line of sight into conference. Until they melee that Mira, it is at least. Two-Brow able to hold this Blackbeard off with the help of the smoke, considering Blackbeard also has burned both of his nades. They might. He's going to be rotating around here, maybe towards this vending window, trying to get smoke in the back. He's aware that Flores is here. He knows that Ace jumped in. He saw his barrel. He gets traded there by Flores. But Noah just able to take out the Flores and just give his teammates the round. I missed the kill there from him, getting that diffuser down with the Valkyrie flanking as well. I'm not too sure who dropped the diffuser actually. But a great round there from Oni there at the end. Kind of just, they were ready for Team Factor to go for their final push, to move around because they knew that they denied so much of their utility, and when they had to funnel through one doorway that you can't really even walk up to or see from a decent distance away. But we'll see what happens here on this kitchen site. Oni able to come away with that 4-1 lead so far on their map pick. See if this map can go to a, or this match can go to a map 3. Looks like they're going to be bringing a Denari Pronter here on this. Why did I just forget? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why did I just forget Pulse's name for a second? Sorry. Anyways, it looks like might be playing that Pulse downstairs. I'm not too sure where the Denari setup's going to be exactly. They have this rotate into kitchen. Maybe he's playing behind bar, or that's Denari's setup. I'm not too sure. I like to see who plays there. Okay. Interesting Denari setup. Not really a 2-3-2 like we normally see. Still has 2 trip connectors in his pocket. Still a Grismont and a Thorn Trap in the pocket as well. Seems like Pulse is kind of playing towards these main stairs, looking for information near the drop. I'm not going to be seeing anybody here. Able to tell his team maybe that this side of the map is kind of clear for now. Gridlock going to be dropping in those gridlocks from above, I think. Yeah, onto those main stairs from the window. The central stairs, I mean. Opening up that laundry door, Twitch. Thorn and Warden here as well to kind of stop her. They're going to be going for the hard reach here. Capitail onto this meeting hatch. Sophia in the bathroom to help kind of stop the flank ups on the hatch as well. Gridlock here, but there is a defender upstairs. Who is that? I believe that's Pulse. No, or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, that was him. He was way behind. I think he might have the information needed to know that they're pushing just full vert from the conference kind of presence. So he might have been able to get a couple of scans off on their heartbeats. Ready for the Twitch push-up. I'm not sure if you saw him there, but the mine was activated. Makes me believe he did. Gonna be ramming above this hallway. Takes out Jabba there. A huge first pick for Thorn and a nice headshot. Ram gonna be walking down his back stairs. I believe he is aware and ready. Also, ready for somebody to push him on his vert. Aiming a little bit low. He looks away at the last second and Ram gets the kill on him. Unlucky timing from Thorn there. He sees Pulse, takes out Warden. Ram takes out Denari. She might go get the ace here. I accidentally just tabbed out. I'm sorry about that for a second. Does she see the Solus on the hallway? She's actually, I think, prone against that triple wall. Blinds herself. She is forced to go for the plant. Slime hopefully going to play his time here. Bait for that plant. He's unable to do anything. He almost gets up and gets the kill in time, but Slime stops her from getting that ace, and it gets a huge clutch for his team, giving them the 5-1 lead here. Almost a ace win there for Ram to give Team Factor their second round win of the map. She was dropping bodies left and right. I think every single kill, if I'm not wrong, was a headshot. Great half here from both teams. Honestly, Team Factor, I'm excited to see how they do on defense now. Oni here with a 5-1 lead. Kind of just equal kills all across the board in a way. Same with Team Factor until you get to the last two, just unable to kind of do too much exactly. Typing in chat a lot here. Yes, let's see, let's read chat a little bit. Oni's map now. Let's see, that was old. Didn't know Oni went into Siege. Yeah, I think Harkos said they stopped doing Fortnite in April, and Siege has been the only thing that they could, that, you know, they're really enjoying it, at least. I mean, I don't know. So I'm enjoying casting a lot too, so that's been fun. Started it pretty recently, not gonna lie. Let's see. Wow, some harsh insults coming out from Jabba here, calling him an incel, basically. Don't let me get a kill. I'm a loser. You live for this game, you dork. You are a loser. Flex about having a life. We didn't only hang out. Trust. Oni here with the 5-1 lead. A Blackbeard's band coming out already.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Slimed out, baby. Yeah. True. Looks like we're going to be seeing the Lucy here. A Thorn, a Smoke, a... What is it? Ella. A Zombie. Looks like we're going to be seeing a Mute. Or not a Mute. Why did I say that? A Ying. And Monty. A Dokubi. Capiteo. And Solid Snake. Looks like they're going to be pushing this main entrance side here heavy. Excited to see where Oni decides to kind of go from. It looks like Capiteo maybe already getting onto this window cut. Putting a Claymore down at least. Yes, he is. Looking for some kills, kind of. Ready for somebody to swing him from the hallway, but nothing just yet. Actually, they're going to be going for a backside take. It looks like kind of just opening that main entrance side, starting over there to start that pressure early. Monty actually going to be going in for the old tower push. I think they do have somebody back here, though. Capiteo repelled up onto the roof. They do have an Ella in this side. It's going to be hard breaching that wall, actually. Ella goes for the trick, but she's unable to get it successfully. Monty's able to open the wall. Looks like she might just be playing from this game side now. Thorn getting a little bit risky, kind of swinging that window, but there's nobody here to, you know, potentially risk, I guess, on either way. Malusi going for the reinforcement here on this bathroom side, expecting to go for the backside take. Not too much here on this side now that the round's kind of midway through. They're actually committing to this front side and able to do the pull and push. Caused them to kind of shift their setup a little bit. They went for that flex reinforcement, which was a huge play there. They want to leave that open in case they push front side, but the zombie coming out with a kill there onto Slime. Almost gets the Monty, but it's too distracted and gets taken out by his second Noah. Jetta gets a headshot there. A nice kill onto Malusi. Unable to see it, though. I'm sorry about that. Thorn, Pronto taken out, though, instantly by Ella. And just as I say that, Thorn kills Noah. Monty almost getting the trade out onto that Thorn. Only Capiteo and Thorn left. Capiteo able to get the trade through, but Thorn spraying through the smoke. DMR doing a lot of damage with few shots. Smoke able to kind of do a lot to stall, but Ella gets the kill before they can even attempt to try to walk up and hold each other to plant. And as Monty goes ADS for that Ella running away, Smoke comes away with the last kill, stopping Oni in their tracks at this half for so far, and giving them that round that they needed to kind of start their comeback. Oni only has a 3-round advantage now with the 5-2 lead. That got Tweety on the board too, as I think with 2 kills, sorry. If they can get done Sahor to wake up as well, kind of, and then they can really just keep moving that momentum and speeding up even more. Watch out for reading and not get banned. Yeah, that's why I try to say, like, not what they actually say. Looks like we're going to be seeing a Thorn, a Fenrir, an Azami, Ella, Smoke. Gonna be switching that Nomad for the Twitch instead. Going for the Monty push again. And seeing that Ace as well. Just a little bit of a Snake. And a Dokey, kind of a hard run play here. I'm making me think they want to go bathroom. Excuse me, sorry. I don't know where that came from. Probably need to drink more water. Kind of parched. Somebody main stairs here. So it's Fenrir. Monty doesn't realize it, but he's gonna sprint back. Fenrir losing his opportunity to kind of sprint out right now and get that kill. Monty's gonna just go to the roof. Ace taking a little bit of chip damage there. I'm not exactly... I think it was from his breach, actually. Maybe the window. I might be wrong. Thorn here on this balcony, where that they are holding her, goes for a little bit of a peek and almost gets her head taken off by Slime, but Slime's unable to make any contact. She didn't swing wide enough, only exposing a little bit of her elbow to him. Looks like Fenrir's still gonna be playing this bottom main stairs. Nothing here yet. Gives the team a lot of playing room with this kind of main entrance side with the main desk. Looks like they're gonna be dropping this old tower side. No really going back right now, considering they have this Ella here. Unless Monty decides to go back out the window, which I think is exactly what he's doing, or faking doing. He preps the window in case they dropped another smoke deep enough to damage him. Honestly, smart play, and ends up saving him a lot of health there and potentially his life in the end. Thorn takes a lot of damage, and smoke is taken out. Monty gets knocked by somebody. I'm not exactly sure who. But he's blind by Fenrir. Fenrir getting another kill. The zombie trade on the Pronter. Noah getting a kill there onto the Ella. 3v3 here if Monty can get picked up. They've taken out a couple of those players on this back side. They've got a second to reset. Fenrir still below their stairs though. A zombie getting a kill there. Nice shot onto Noah, making it a 3v2 for Team Monty, very low. They still have the threat of this Fenrir down below. They need to push and clear him in order to stop the round from being lost. Out taking out both the site players. Ace gets shot a little bit, almost gets killed. Not looking at that head hole, the head holes there on the Thorn. But Monty just needs to get that diffuser and push up here on this game's wall. Can he plant and venting? Ace gets that last kill. All they have to worry about is Fenrir, and they know that he is flanking. Hopefully he hears him. He just crouched. Now he definitely knows that Fenrir is here. Monty's able to get the plant off and full extend his shield. Ace just has to play his life, and Monty can give him all the comms he needs. Now it's down to a 1v1. That was a huge pistol kill there from the Fenrir. He's gonna threat to stick this plant and try to shoot Monty as he's very low. Only a couple bullets. He's going for the hard reinforcement, but it's a fake. 20 seconds left. They're deep in tarps. What is Fenrir gonna do? He can't do much. I think Monty has the round if he just keeps his shield extended. Unless Fenrir can somehow stick this plant right here, he's gonna lose the round. Monty just needs to kill him or stop him from defusing, and he does just that, winning Oni the round and putting them at match point. To lead here for Oni. Factor, such a close round. The Fenrir honestly almost played that perfectly, but I think he could have walked up a little bit sooner before his teammates died. But you know, it's a risky game. He was their win factor, but he was just he just overall I think walked up too late. Actually just walked up.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
He had the gap on Ace. Ace was inside the room. Hold on, I need to turn my mic down a little bit. It's clipping red. Sorry, guys. He's unable to kind of stop the plant because he walks in the room just a second too late, and Monty now just has his shield up and he's standing. The plant is down. He has to worry about Ace as well. He already walked into the room. Ace just didn't even react to him coming up the stairs as well and uncrouching, which is a pretty loud sound for those of you, who play the game and know that. But it's going to be going this kitchen site here, bringing a little bit of a Cade, Ella again, Smoke again, Castle, and a Solus. Maybe playing for a little bit more of a bunker on this Matt's sitting side, I believe. Yes, they are. They don't have any reinforcements over there now. See if Oni is able to take away this map here from take their map picked from Team Factor and just take them that game to a map 3. Noah able to take out Tweety there early, a 5v4 lead here. That's a Solus taken out, a lot of plant denial. Their plant denial operator at least taken out. A lot of roam clear potential here too if they try to go for something kind of wise. Snake knows that this castle is tucked up. Doesn't know that it's castle, but you know. Gonna be droning these CS stairs. They see that nobody's upstairs. Knows that smoke is in bathroom on this hatch now. Gonna be falling back. Only one that they really have to worry about. Noah with the second frag there right after Ace getting another kill that I missed because of the drone. 3v2 lead here for Oni, or advantage here for Oni. Slime taking out the last guy in sight. Smoke has fallen back though, actually. He has to worry about every angle. The SMG-11 doesn't have very many bullets in it. Runs back to the corner to reload, and Oni just takes the round. They all just push him as a team and take their map win. Take their map pick 7-2 with the win. Spoken dropping 10 kills, but it doesn't matter because Dun Sahur ended up going 0-9, sadly. Oni dropping even kills across the board. Team Factor played very well the first map. Oni took the second map and played very well as well. Similar games. I think the exact same scoreline. So I'm excited to see where this third map goes, the decider. Looks like we might be having a rehost again. El Harcos. No, it's not El Harcos. I don't think it's like what message? I don't know. It should let you. It's just auto moderation, bro. I'm the one streaming and like controlling all this moderation, I think. I don't know. Or whatever. It's just whatever the stream is set to. Might be a Twitch setting. I don't know. Yo, by the way, shout out my channel too a little bit. Hit the follow. I'm close to affiliate. I stream on the org and my own page as well. Dice underscore for those of you who actually are interested. Not a big deal if not. All here for the game. You know, that's what it's about. We're all here for the game. You guys, the players, me. Looks like the third map here is going to be Border.
Yeah, what do you guys want on OT?
Voice of Prodder there.
Defense.
Looks like Oni is going to be having defense on the round start. Team Factor chose defense for the overtime here. Border is an attack-sided map. I'm excited to see how this plays out, how both teams are on attack and defense. You know, Border can go any way, honestly. Such a great map. An old map, but I love to see. I'm a big fan of this map, Clubhouse, Chalet. And Oregon's kind of boring in my opinion, even though it's an old map, just because it's so small and so default. You know, there's not too much strategy to it exactly. It's just all mid-round play. I like to see Nighthaven. I like to see Border more. I used to not like it as much, but it's been growing on me. I like Emerald Plains too, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even think that's a comp map, but all right. Map 3 here. Winner takes all for Oni and Team Factor. Looks like they're going to be banning the Monty and the Smoke here first round. Big shield ban there from Oni, I think. Shields are really broken right now, but their Smoke is very good on this map as well. Very useful operator in general. They know from last map, so they like to use him a lot. They're going to be fighting to go for this Zami and Glass ban here for this last map. Or last ban, I mean. Both good ops, especially upstairs on this site. Or on this map, I mean. Sorry.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Looks like Oni going to be running a Goyo. Since that Smoke is banned. He's running a Mute, a Wamai, Fenrir, and a Thorn. Gonna be playing, I think, for the CC side hold. Looks like with these head holes set up on the breach. I wish I hasn't. Wait, I can. 3 drones left here only for the side of Team Factor. A lot of information down kind of during this prep phase. Looks like somebody gonna be playing 90, maybe that Fenrir off of all these gadgets. Gotta worry about that those metal stairs, which they get the double barbed wire on actually. Fronter may be playing bottom east, kind of stop this push in. Stop them from getting that 90 and triple wall control. The other main push on the site for those who don't know. Thank you, you're saying you love the cast. Try my best. Looks like they're going to be going for this top east push maybe here with their Capitale and Blitz already ready. Yes, they're going to on hand as well too. Nothing in terms of blinds though. And he only has 1 C4, but he is in place and ready to mute. I'm not exactly too sure what Blitz is doing there. Just sprinting into sight. I think he had diffuser as well. Not a great smoke if we're going to be sprinting across like that. But Finka immediately trading out that Goyo. They lose that main breach control, and Finka's in sight, able to take out that mute now. 4v3 here lead for Team Factor. They don't have that diffuser though, just a few feet away from some of their players. Finka worried about this Fenrir sprinting up from the backside, but instead he's trying to bait a little bit, stop a little bit of the pressure from being applied to his teammates, give them an even 3v3 kind of on this push-up, or 2v, more even 2v3 I should say. He gets the gap there on Finka trying to throw the nade, has a sprint back in sight, but gets knocked because he stayed outside just a little bit too long. Maybe should have stayed in the corner and threatened to swing. Grim's gonna go for the finish on him. He does. Thorn knows that he's there. Both Ash and Grim tagged a little bit, but Ash getting the kill there on the Wamai. 1v2 here for Thorn. Grim and Ash still don't have the diffuser and are split up. Have to cross this 90, and Thorn gets the kill there on that cut, stopping the Grim from connecting and helping his Ash get that plant down. Diffuser in sight of that 90 hallway onto that rotate. Thorn's gonna stay here, and I think they're just gonna duel it out. Ash has crossed, but still does not have the diffuser. She's gonna have to keep crossing back and forth through this cut. Each time she does, it's riskier. Grabs the diffuser, goes for the plant. Thorn baits her by going through the rotate just to shoot the drone. On her door here, Ash trying to just bait her for the gunfight. Gonna try to go for this main breach plant on the diffuser, or on bomb case. Ash very low, planting close. trying to bait Noah. Realize she has to go for the kill, and Noah swings and gets that kill. 1v2 clutch there for Noah to start the round off, or start the match off, and give Oni the round win that they need to get this momentum going. Team Factor did a great job recovering there after they dropped that diffuser in that round, kind of just getting the pick on the Goyo, avoiding that CC player, the Fenrir, for a little bit, and able to take the mute out as well and help her team push into sight. But they weren't able to just grab that diffuser and plant fast enough because it was in such a horrible spot. I think that was done Sahur as well. Again on the shields, just kind of, I'm not too sure what the plant was there, or the plan either, if they weren't going for plant. She had the diffuser as the blitz, and if you're playing for an aggressive play with blitz, you don't really want the diffuser there. Sprinting into sight like that at the very beginning of the round, throwing away any chances that you have at winning. But we'll have to see exactly what happens here. A lot of players playing upstairs. They got this hatch open here for bathroom.
Attackers are heading out to
Other
the
hatch
bomb.
still soft. I'm not sure if we're gonna see a reinforcement come out here or not. See this Mia here playing upstairs on the CC wall, or main breach CC wall. And Mira, she's got a Goyo as well. They have Aurora, a Capitale, a Ace, and Nomad. I think that Ace would pop the Goyo on the wall as well. They decide to go for that. Mira here on the 90 kind of stopped them from pushing in this break CC side so fast. Nobody playing in CC. Looks like Thorn's kind of floating back and forth between this 90 and CC area. Not too sure. They don't have the drone information because of the main wall, main breach Mira cutting off that drone before it can get into CC and break. They're gonna be opening this Fenrir's hard breach wall, or hard reinforced wall from below. Fenrir kind of able to dice out of that scary area there for a second, take no damage on his runaway. Okubi gonna be entering in here from east door. Goyo ready with these feet holes in his Goyo trap here for her to sprint in, but she might just be trying to bait a little bit. Looks like it might be the case. Now she's gonna actually decide to see her options here a little bit. Looks like she's not gonna be ready for Goyo here if she does walk up potentially. Not too sure if she saw him there. She did see him. She doesn't know that he's pushed up towards metal detectors though. Don't know if she'll be able to hear that. That decides to fall off. Slime lurking up 90 here. Nomad holding him. Almost gets the kill, and he does get the kill there. Huge first pick there, but he's not going to be taken out because of this roar on the enemies. They leave the gas canister, able to pop it, and gets killed because of his teammates' impact. Ace though getting the trade. Jetta getting taken down because of the rotate. He has to vault into sight. They have the diffuser. They're going for the plant already. Nobody in sight here to stop them. This Thorn is going to be in con. Gets the kill there through the wall on Jabba on the window. 1v2 here for Tweety, but he does not have full control of the site anymore. Forced to play post plant from this window. Stop them from hopping out, and I believe they can stick that from far in sight. What is Mira doing? I think they can stick that. Maybe they can't. Maybe I'm a schizophrenic a little bit. Ace just jumping in the window early. Gets killed. Mira jumps out. Has to jump back in. Ace going for the flashes. There's no time for Mira to win. And what an interesting round there. But Team Factor gets their first round win. Able to tie up the match 1-1 there. Second round of the map. Ace jumped in a little early. Goyo realized he was unable to go for the defuse. Decided to swing the window to try to go for the kill before his teammate is even in setup for the run out. And as he does that, Ace jumps in. He misses the kill and allows Ace to sit in the corner, and for some reason sprints at him instead of waiting for his teammate to jump out and help him from the window. And Ace is able to kind of just use his flashes he still has in his pocket to win himself the round. Just a big misplay there from Oni. They kind of choked the 1v or the 2v1 a little bit, but Ace played that well as well. Deciding to jump in the window when he did was kind of a good decision, since he knew the Mira actually was going above. And Goyo didn't finish him or get the kill. Gonna be opting to go for a Twitch here, keeping the Ace, going to a Thermite as well, maybe going for that main breach and the third triple wall. I'm not exactly sure. We'll see a Mira, a Denari this time. Oh, no, wait. Why did I say triple wall? I don't know why I thought they were upstairs again. But they're gonna be, looks like, going for Denari on the window hopping. Thermite gonna be opening this passport wall, but Ace gets an early frag here onto Denari, just jumping through those tellers windows. Smoke is alone here now, unable to really rotate out. Saw Ace and Thermite there, but he's kind of stuck. They can hold his rotate from this breach that they have now. A lot of pro teams will open this, or used to, very, very commonly at least. I'm not sure if he knows that Ace is crossed, but he's able to hold Thermite, only able to get a little bit of damage, maybe 10 or 15 off on him. Swings into Ace's gunfire, and just dies. 5v3 here for Team Factor, as Oni misses a C4 and breaks through the wall just to get taken out. Noah leaving his teammate Ace here with a 1v5, able to get at 1 kill. Sprint jumps out though, immediately taken out by the 2 other players upstairs on this east balcony. Snake just turning and shooting him in the side. Tweety saying, "What are you doing? Help your boy." Pronter saying, "Are you brain dead, Bowdy?" A lot of trash talk here from both teams. Still a close game though. Team Factor able to take that round away a lot closer, just because of a few misdeeds a little bit. They kind of started throwing, I guess, after that 1v2 a little bit. Maybe just started overthinking the round.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Jammer ready.
Looks like they're going to be going for a upstairs hold again, doing the same ops, I believe, as last time. Going to be going for a Lion Blitz. They're switching out the Ace though this time for a Nomad, going for a little bit less of a hard breach focus push here. Bringing that Blitz again, I don't necessarily like to see that. I don't know though if they're gonna play it differently. I'm excited to see what happens, but a little bit scared at the same time. Considering that the Blitz was kind of what lost them that first round on this map.
So, you're a big shot, huh? Let's put a pin. Fine, ready to go.
Looks like they're gonna be doing a little bit of late setup here on this CC side. Getting the last reinforcement off. The first round of gunfire comes through this barricade. And going for a CC over clear with Dokkaebi East again, it looks like, from the side of Team Factor. Maybe not actually. I'm not I think that's Twitch. Yeah, Twitch East side going for some Util clear. Maybe they're gonna end East, go for a CC side push at the beginning. Draw a little bit of pressure, do a little good pull and push.
Mine active and ready.
Which I think able to take out one of those Fenrir chargers. Maybe not though, he just deactivated, I think, actually. Slime getting, or Noah getting taken out there by Tweety though. Slime trying to fire a few shots, getting sprinted up on the Blitz. Gets hit by the Elamine and perfectly allows him to get hit. stopping the Blitz from kind of annihilating Slime. 2v4 here, though, for Oni as another one gets taken down. Pronter at low HP. Is he going to be able to stay alive on this top east? They have full sight control. They do not have that, or they do have that diffuser, though. She is not in sight yet. Trying to go through that main breach, get into B, plant as fast as possible. Java getting that kill onto the Slime. Gets the triple kill there for the round win there for his team. Factor able to bring a lead to a 3-1 here. Oni unable to respond since their first round. The round's kind of just speeding up here on the side of Team Factor. As soon as they enter the building, they kind of seem to get that first pick and just keep going from there, keep running it down in a way. Blitz, honestly, like I said, I didn't want to see him. He didn't really do too much there. He just sprinted up, got hit by an Elamine and died. I don't know. They're just. I feel like they play the Blackbeard better than they do the Blitz. From what we've seen from this match, at least, maybe Oni just counters the Blitz better than they do the Blackbeard. I'm not too sure. That could be it as well. Only 3 players on Team Factor though dropping kills. Spoken and Dun also 0-2 again and 0-3 as well. Onto 0-4 though. Has died every round, still without a kill. Even though they have that one round on the board. We'll see here if Oni can respond in terms of rounds, kind of close that gap a little bit, keep it back to that 1 round difference, and get Pronter on the board at the same time. Pronter going to be playing La Tachanka, going to be playing a little bit more of stall here. Going to be going for this con setup. The castle here for these double main doors. Running out heavy above. Looks like they already only have 3 drones left if they're able to get all that intel down. Drones are very important in this game. You don't know that, by the way. Or play Siege heavily. Especially in high levels. That's why it's very important in higher ranks. Sometimes they'll tell you to save your drones, don't throw them. Because the more info you're able to have from them, from dead teammates and things like that on attack, they're really your only source of info. Is, a bigger advantage you have in late round. But we're going to be seeing Oni play a lot of Vert here a little bit. Slime going to be playing below here. They have the system. Slime going to be reinforcing a couple of those walls in bathroom, stopping them from doing the bathroom over, but playing in there at the same time, like I said. Maybe not, actually. Just doing a couple late reinforcements. Going to be going for the east barricade. Stop the passport run in immediately. Get a line of sight. They know that he knows that there's one droning upstairs. Spokern with a huge kill. Pronter able to trade him out. Like I said, Pronter able to finally get on the board this round for his team. 4v4 here. Jabba very low. I think Pronter tagged him up a lot. Grim taking down this castle barricade with one of his hard breach charges. Jeddah with a huge frag there on the body lay. Able to kind of give his team the favor here. Jabba very low still. Another one pushing in this main entrance into Solus. Slime able to get another kill there. Jabba down. 4v2 here for Team Factor. Jeddah with another kill there on the Tweety. Last one outside of this. What is this? This west side, I think now. Coming main entrance. Is he going to be able to kill Slime here on this prone? He's not. Slime ready for him. I think he saw his shadow. Let's see. He did. Shadow is big time on that angle, by the way. Oni able to close that round gap. Like I said, I predicted the future a little bit. Pronter got his kill. Oni won the round. I don't know. Game sense, I guess. I play the game since for like 7 years. I don't know. We'll see. Amos here. It looks like instead of a shield this time,
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
Capitail,
attackers.
Gridlock again. We're switching back to a little bit more of that kind of fortress and chalet, or not chalet, clubhouse picks here from Team Factor. I mean, I went to Team Fortress. Gonna be switching for the Dokuvi, going for a very heavy roam clear here. My only concern is switching off of that gridlock, taking the upstairs clear like this. They're not gonna have anything to watch their flank and gonna have to worry about that heavily. Somebody's either gonna slip through or they're gonna. There's three possibilities. You play it perfectly, you allow accidentally somebody to slip through, or you overcommit time watching those walk-ups and flanks and kind of end up losing some key gunfights or time or something to it in a way. You're gonna be having, looks like, three people again playing upstairs here on the side of Oni, playing for that window jump in. The Chonka fully reinforced off in sight. It looks like from Khan, able to kind of just hopefully fire everything off. They've opened his passport wall, kind of playing downstairs and insight alone. If they can push this passport and basement floor, gosh, they might be able to go for a direct sight hit. But we'll see how much info they get off this groundwork here. Benner takes a little bit of damage from the nade, but hopefully he should be able to answer the phone call. Yes, he does, from safety, and not take it down to about probably 20 HP because of it. Somebody has entered in through passport. Jetta needs to stay alive here in order to stop them from taking sight through passport and collapsing. But they've already taken a few stairs as Snake walked down and killed him. They should have the sight for free here. They still have a lot of vert to worry about though. As Solus is a one-shot, Noah takes a little bit of chip damage out there onto Dokubi. I thought it would have been more, but that gun is a little bit of a pea shooter. Deimos, though, as I say that, getting knocked 3v3 here with Deimos knocked, or 4v3 with Deimos knocked. Honestly, Solus and Deimos after this pickup should be yes, and very near similar HG. Looks like they're still going to be committing to the CC side, using an ace charge to kind of open it. Mozzie falling back to this metal stairs. Still three people upstairs for the side of Oni. Only one in downstairs. I believe it's Pronter. He's not even near sight. They could walk down this east stairs and kind of maybe get through for free. Excuse me, but they still have this hatch fall off to resort to. Doyle gonna open up the server's hatch and try to fall back, hopefully without them knowing. Ace falling back as well. They're gonna be going for their hold here. Solus got that kill onto the Deimos. I didn't even notice it. Tweety getting the trade though onto Ace. She has the diffuser though. Honestly, a little bit more of an impactful kill here. 25 seconds up. Diffuser down. Slime taken out though by Tweety. Only two more people they have to clear to kind of get that diffuser or get the round here. Gonna be taking top east side. Looks like two people coming down east stairs. One droning hatch. He sees Mozzie. Gonna be in sight. He's gonna be dropping the hatch. He knows that he's here. Knows that there's one on the windows. Gets taken out though, and they're unable to stop the defuse. And plant goes down, and attackers kill all of them just before that can happen. Actually, I believe, maybe not. Team Factor able to bring that round win and just give their team back that 2-0 or that 2 lead. That 2 round difference, I guess. I'm sorry. With a 4-2 lead here for Border. That is the half so far, and we're gonna see how Oni plays on defense and how Factor plays as well. Team Factor chose to play defense on second half or overtime, if it comes down to that. So they are a more defender-sided team. We do know that. So I'm excited to see if Oni is a more attacker-sided team on this map, like the map is attack-sided, you know. So they should hopefully win more rounds, and we should have a great second half here. Maybe see an OT for this matchup and see who wins this game. Tweety dropping 10 kills for his team and going 4 deaths only. Dun Sahur sadly only 0-4 still. And Pronter has moved up the leaderboard a lot for his team, going from that 0-4 just 2 rounds ago to 3-5 now. Excited to see what happens here. I believe we'll probably see a snake ban. Or a Deimos ban probably again. And some type of shields or an ace or something. I bet those are going to be the bans. And for defense, I'm going to bet on a... Smoke. And a zombie. Maybe like the other half. Or maybe instead of that smoke, actually we'll see, I don't know, like a Tachanka or a Goyo ban. Looks like we're going to be seeing a Mira and a snake ban, actually. Didn't think about the Mira for some reason, just because she's always banned, I guess. And in ranked, you know, kind of thing. But she's very useful, of course. Let's see. Nizami and a Monty ban. I predicted the shield and snake and the Azami, so I got 3 out of 4 correct at least. 3 for 4, 3 for 4 ain't bad. I mean, on to 4, you guys won because IC took the delay off. My dog coping. We'll double check settings right now.
Secure the wall! Activating jammer. Wall fortified! Reloading! Cover me! Jammer ready!
Dog.
Reinforce the wall!
Huh. Okay, my 2 key wasn't working for a second. I didn't know why, but I think it was because there was no drone. Sorry. Accusing me of dropping my delay, which has never happened. Maintain a 3-minute delay through every stream. Actually use 185 seconds just for the extra few seconds in case, I don't know, something happens. Looks like we're gonna be seeing a Flores here on the Lucia Sentry, a Mute, and an Ella and a Warden. No Cade or Bandit, but
Changing mags!
the Blitz gonna be pushing in east here, but Sentry able to get a kill there onto Dokubi. That's a lot of util down. That's a roam, one of their huge roam clear ops, and a lot of info for deaths on cams. Flores getting a drone muted, only has 2 left here. Nomad sees a Sentry, only able to get a little bit of damage off on him. He's still about 30 HP. I mean, Blitz taking a little bit of damage at the same time to mute on the window. Here on CC. Sentry ready for the C4. Nomad no longer downstairs to contest him. He's still able to just kind of sit here and wait and kind of stop them from pushing east. It looks like they're worried about CC here. Nomad doesn't realize it, but Mute just walked up on her door. She could have wide swung him. Wasn't even looking at her. Mute ready for the C4 though. Ready for the walk-in, pop east. Kind of ready in all directions it seems. Pushing this main breach heavy. Blitz gonna be pushing in on this Malusi, but gets blinded by his teammate and is able to take away the Flores and take out the Blitz as well. He does not even get traded. Able to almost gets a kill onto Nomad. Huge run out there and a huge last kill there with a flawless round 3K from Ella. Nasty kills there on the breach. able to hold down 3 attackers by herself. And a huge first round there for Oni out of the half, able to close that gap a little bit. 3-round difference, give themselves a little bit of momentum here, and hopefully, you know, I'm sure they hope keep going and pushing on, of course. Team Fortress played that really well, honestly, but the blind kind of just
Defenders,
cooked
protect
them
your
in
bombs from being
armory.
defused by attackers.
And on that balcony, Blitz got blinded. He couldn't defend his teammates and was kind of just exposed because of it. And she could just stand there and look over him. He honestly probably should have gone for the blind himself since he was on the doorway. Maybe would have stopped the Ella from peeking him. Who knows? Gonna be seeing a Blackbeard here this time. Like I said, I do like seeing the Blackbeard. I think Blackbeard's better than Blitz, but gonna be going back to the Blitz a little bit. Or wait, I said Oni got the round win. I'm sorry, Team Factor. I post round was wrong by me. But you know, same applies. Ella able to win the round there for her team. Who's Jabba? Let's see. I'll be playing 90 here, it looks like, with Vigil. Kind of floating around upstairs a little bit. They drone him out. They know that he is here on the CC. Let's take a little bit of damage here. Nomad using one of her gadgets here to stop him from trying to be able to sprint out again. There's a little bit of util burn in my opinion. They're able to go for the flex reinforcement off here on this onto this fountain wall. Gonna have to push through armory here to kind of cut him off. Pronter already in position and archives to stop this Solus from rotating back. But I'm not sure if he knows there's somebody prone behind his desk. Now he does. After that that smoke moved. Or not smoke. Vigil. Paid here as well. What's taken out early though by Tweety. Well, Vigil able to fall down that hatch and kind of preserve his life. Leave his teammates upstairs to hold things down while he goes for a little bit of a flank maybe. Pronter taking a lot of damage, so does Spoken. With the shotgun, Solus is able to kill Noah, but teammate getting the trade immediately. Pronter and Ace left for the 2v4. Pronter one shot. They have control of this vert now, but at what cost? Losing most of their team in the process and only getting that trade onto the Solus. Almost killing the guy prone through the hatch. I think he's behind that hard wall though. No more nomads left. Not too sure how many yings and one smoke. Smoke still has both of his 0 nitro cells left for the defenders, and 1 impact in Vigil's pocket. Playing in deep con, almost able to kill the K there, but is able to take out Ace. Only Pronter left. Just used his last ying and he's one shot. Taken out by Jabba. Nice round there from the defenders. Team Factor able to put themselves at match point and only 1 round away from finishing this game. We'll see if Oni is able to kind of pull back that momentum. Dun Sahur finally getting on the board that round there. Dropping his first kill. Kind of making a statement about the end of this game for how his team is playing. After that first half was a lot closer, they started to pull away a little bit those last couple rounds and just able to keep going in even more dominant fashion. Oni unable to catch up so far, but still anybody's game, kind of. They just have to push it to OT. Oni, though, is a big task. Take big task. Like a tall task. They have to win 4 rounds in a row in order to take this OT. Just have to win this round to even go for that 3rd ban here. Kind of maybe give them a little bit of a nudge if they can go for something that's hindering them a lot. You're like maybe the splits or the Blackbeard. I think probably the blitz. Gonna be going for an Rooney with barbed wire here on the window. Never seen that before, really. Maybe it's just for the run out here on the CC door, I think. Lad's gonna be clearing below. He's almost able to get the kill on a Tweety, but Tweety gets a headshot. Couldn't even really see him there for some reason with the outlines. And I thought he was gonna refire, but he missed that 2nd shot. Oni here in a 4v5 already. Team Factor only need 4 more kills as Nomad gets picked up. 30 HP, Tweety about probably 40, maybe 50, considering most ops have 110, 115 now, you know. Not an even 100 number. Looks like they're still going to be pushing the CC side. Nomad, I'm not sure how that wasn't a headshot. It looked like he did some damage to Jabba, but looked like he was directly on his head. Blitz able to take him out, finish that kill, get a little bit of chip damage there out. No, he does not actually get chip damage on a smoke, but takes a little bit in return. 4v4 here for Oni. Put themselves in an even kind of playing field. They just have to worry about this East walk up. And Slime gets a kill there on the Spoken, putting them at a 4v3 here. No longer in a deficit. They have brought this round back tremendously. Only a minute 15 left to work with, though. Dun. Sahur dropping his 2nd kill and giving them back to an even playing field here for their last round. Honestly, huge frag there for his 2nd kill of the game. Kind of just slowing them down, forcing them to either go for this plant or commit to this vert. They don't have very many options here, and there's only 55 seconds left. Ends up dying to a C4. Dun. Sahur might just end up being the MVP of this round here for his team. We'll have to see how the rest of this plays out. Both players still just upstairs. About 70 HP. Ace and Blitz. Have to see what they're going to go for here. Dropping this hatch. Blitz gets down to about 1 shot. Gets taken out there, but Ace able to trade him out instantly. 1v2 here for 1 player upstairs, 1 downstairs. Is he able to take the 1v1 here with Ella? Or he's gonna go for the 1v1 here, actually, I think, with smoke in sight. Missing a little bit. Off from a little ping a little bit. 10 seconds left. He has to go for the kills here or go for the plant. No time left. He's sitting in a smoke cooking. He's dead. And Team Factor takes the map 7-2 and takes the match 3-1, able to take Oni on their decider, not even having to take it to OT. Honestly, a great game here from both teams, an overall great match too from both teams. All the games were interesting to watch, kind of a 7-2. Both were fast. They were all fast, dominant from one side, but the way that the games were played in the beginning just kind of slowed down a little bit, and everything was just, I don't know, it was kind of peak siege, but if you will. Thank everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for watching, and I enjoyed casting this game, and I'll probably be seeing you again